false witness that speaketh lies. That is one of the things the Lord hates, man. The Lord hates men like that. That ain't a man. If you're doing that, you don't know how to be a man, man. Lay it on there though.
Nah. It says I don't know why I changed the page. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren.
He that soweth discord among brethren, man. Okay? So if you going around talking about brothers to other brothers, you're sowing discord among brethren, man. You're doing all these, the whole Proverbs, the 7th chapter we just read, man. You're doing all that shit, man. You're being prideful. You're being a liar. Okay? You got hands that are swift to run into wickedness. You cause division. Go ahead, bro.
Psalms 101:5. Whoso privately slandereth his neighbor, him will I cut off.
Yeah, man. So guess what, man? If you read it again.
Whoso privately slandereth his neighbor.
Hey, if you slander your neighbor, which who's your neighbor? A brother in the truth.
Hey, you should look up that word slander, bro.
Come on. Go ahead, bro.
It says, whoso privately slandereth his neighbor, him will I cut off.
Yeah, man. Guess what? If you're doing shit like that, the Lord gonna cut your ass off, man.
Psalms 101:5.
The Lord gonna cut you off, man. Because the Lord don't need any of us, man. Really, man. But He really don't need no fucking nigga, man. A nigga gonna get weeded out the camp, man.
The scriptures say honor the brotherhood, man. You're not honoring the brotherhood by lying on a brother. You know, trying to demonize a brother in other men's lives, you know, that have some type of rank in this truth. And here you are running to them, lying on brothers, man.
Yeah, man. Going to all type of people. Just being a damn busybody, man. Talking to everybody, slandering brothers while you doing it. The Most High gonna cut niggas like that off, man. I got the definition here. This is the definition of slander in the Merriam-Webster. It means the utterance of false charges or misrepresentations which defame and damage another's reputation.
Yeah, man. And that's what you niggas try to do, man.
Yeah,
you try to take niggas, you try to throw brothers under the bus so brothers could go down with you, man.
That's right. You trying to throw brothers under the bus so brothers can think badly of that brother with your ass. You think he a nigga? Well, now you want everybody to think he a nigga with you, man. That's fucking wicked, man. That's what women do, man. Okay?
That's why the Most High says He's gonna cut you off, man.
Yeah, man.
It says, whoso privately slandereth his neighbor, him will I cut off. Him that hath an high look and a proud heart will I not suffer.
Hey, a proud heart is a wicked ass heart, man. That's a wicked ass heart, man. The Most High gonna cut like that, niggas like that off, man. Most High gonna kill niggas like that, man. You gonna catch a missile, man. Is there any more on that?
That's it.
What was your question?
What exactly are you guys like? What are you guys about?
Well, we are the Hebrew Israelites, man. Okay, the real people of God. When you read the Bible and you hear about Israel or the Israelites, we are the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, the Latinos, the Native and Seminole Indians. Those are the Israelites according to the Bible. Those are God's chosen people. You give me a Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter? Because the Lord, who the world calls God, He only chose one nation of people, one nationality of people on the earth. And only one nationality of people on the earth is going to have the kingdom of heaven, man. You give me that?
Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord thy power have chosen thee.
And the word holy means separate. So the Lord said we are a separate people. Go ahead.
The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto Himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Hey, so bottom line is, who the world calls God and Jesus Christ, they're racist, man. Because what you just heard right now, that was a racist statement. He said that the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who are the Israelites, according to the Bible, okay, are above all other people that are upon the face of the earth.
So you guys like believe that God, he is racist.
That's what he wanted me to read it again? Read it again.
No, I heard it. Yeah.
Read the last part again anyway.
It says, for thou, the people, the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Yeah, that's that thou. Israel. Go ahead.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power.
Uh-huh.
The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the
The
earth.
so-called Negroes, the Latinos, the Native Americans are above all people that are upon the face of the earth, man. We're above them. We're above the so-called white man. We're above the so-called Chinese man, the African man, the Arab man. We're above them. Thus says the Bible, man.
I got another scripture.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 14:2. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself,
Yeah, unto himself.
above all nations that are upon the earth.
We're above all nations that are upon the earth. The reason we say so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, we call them so-called because that's the name that was put on them.
Yeah.
That's the name that was put on them by who?
God.
Do you know? No, God didn't call them Mexicans and Guatemalans and Negroes. He called them Israelites. Now, somebody conquered these people and called them the name that he wanted to call them. Now, do you know who the specific people are? The so-called white man, okay? Because in 1492, that's really when the so-called white man came into power, man. Because before that, really who we see as so-called white people walking around today, they don't have no history, man. They come from the Caucasus Mountains, man. They're cavemen. You ever seen cavemen on TV? That was the so-called white man's actual history. That's how he was living. Because the people that ruled Europe were our people.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, I hold it for you, brother.
Come, the water. The people that were ruling Europe, because what you're looking at right here, these are Russian icons and black kings of Europe that ruled in 1500s, 1400s, 1300s, 1100s. And there was, you know what so-called white people were doing during this time? They were in slavery. They were in slavery under us, okay? But
I'm Russian.
what was that?
I'm Russian. My family came from Russia.
Your family came from Russia?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I don't know if you're an Israelite, man. You might be, you know, because our people have been scattered all over the earth, man.
Yeah,
Because, come on. You can take a look at them pictures. Like, you see the so-called white man is a liar, man. Because right there you see a picture of Beethoven. Have you ever heard of Beethoven?
Yeah.
He's a so-called black man. His picture's right there. But what does a so-called white man like to portray him as? A so-called white man? He's not. Ain't no so-called white man could write music like that, man. That's impossible. Impossible.
Hey, we just read to you the scripture say, thou art holy people.
That's right.
What did it say? It said the special people.
That's right.
Yeah.
What was that?
Beethoven was black.
Yeah, he was a so-called Negro. Now, on the side of that picture, you see a picture of King James.
Yeah,
King James of Scotland. He was a so-called Negro. That's a black man, man.
yeah, I know he was black.
Hey, but in this society, they like to teach you he was a so-called white man and that he was a homosexual at that.
No, I didn't believe that. I seen the other side of that where he was a black man.
Oh, that's good, man.
So who's saying all these lies though? What nation of people are saying all these lies?
What nation of people?
Yeah. Come. Hey, because really it's easy, man. It's an easy question. The so-called white man has been lying to the people of the whole planet.
Yeah.
The so-called white man has been doing that because he put out a lie out there, man. He said
who is the so-called white man?
the so-called white people you see today. All so-called white people are we say so-called because their name according to the Bible is Esau. The word Esau comes from the Hebrew word Ishashua, which means wasted away is he. Because he don't got no skin pigmentation, man. That's a curse. It's called leprosy in the Bible, man. Okay? The Bible also refers to the so-called white man as Edom, which comes from the Hebrew word Adawam, which means red. Because so-called white, we say so-called, that's self-proclaimed, that's a self-proclaimed name. White man. That's self-proclaimed. They're not white, man. A so-called white person doesn't match that paper on the ground, man. That's white. Okay? So-called white people are red, man. They're red people. That's why the Lord called them. Yeah, that's right. That's spirit, Doc. They're red people. If they go out to the cold, they turn red. If they go out to the sun for too long, they turn red. If they laugh, they turn red. So that's why the scriptures called him Adawam, which means red. He's the red man. Okay? But he wants to lie to the world and call the Native Americans the red people. That's why he's the devil, according to the Bible, man.
Hey, too, they have a thing called leprosy, man. Like to have the skin color of the white man, Esau, is a curse.
Numbers 12:9.
You know? That's right.
This
Go
is
ahead,
Job 9:24.
And listen to this.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man. Now, who is in control of the world right now? The so-called white man. He's in control of the earth. Well, more specifically, the Rothschilds, the elites of the so-called white man. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and I believe there's a picture of them.
Yeah, bro.
I believe it's this one. That one? Turn that one?
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
These. There you got it, bro. God, the water, man. These are the Rothschilds right here. Okay? This is Nathaniel Rothschild, Evelyn Rothschild, David Rothschild, Jacob D. Rothschild. These are the most richest men on the planet Earth, man. They got, from what I've learned, they got over $500 trillion, man.
Yep.
Okay? They got the power and the money and the resources to fix everything on the planet, man, and make everybody prosperous in the planet. But they're not gonna do that because the so-called white man is the devil, man, according to the Bible. Go ahead and read that out.
But then the so-called white man turn around and says that Barack Obama could possibly beat the devil. You know what I mean? Have you heard that?
Well, yeah, we've heard that. Barack Obama ain't nothing but a puppet on strings, man.
Yeah.
Okay, he's a damn demon, man. That's why we got him over there as Joker, man.
Yeah.
Okay, because he ain't nothing but a damn Joker.
He's a damn.
That's
he's a damn warlock, man.
That's right. That's what all Barack Obama is. Ain't nothing but a damn Joker, man. A clown, a devil, a monkey, a chimpanzee, a piece of shit. Whatever you want to call him, that's what Barack Obama is, man. Okay? Go ahead, I'll read that scripture.
Job 9:24.
Hey, because Barack Obama said he passed something called the NDAA. You know what that means? That NDAA, the National Defense Authorization Act. What that means is that every single American citizen, but mainly the so-called Negroes, the Hispanics, and the Native Americans, are domestic terrorists, man. And they're guilty until basically proven innocent, which they're never going to be proven innocent. Everybody's just guilty. And they could indefinitely detain or arrest any American citizen when they wish. Obama passed that as an executive order, man. Okay?
Whitewashed by the white man.
No, he's controlled by the white man.
Yeah, whitewashed.
Is that Ponte de Leon?
Like
Yeah, that's when the Native Americans were being fed to dogs.
basically,
Yeah.
Obama's just the face of the corporation, which is America.
That's right.
You know?
And they put up a black face on purpose.
Yeah,
They-
because hey, Salaki,
Go ahead, brother.
Because while George W. Bush was in office, things was getting a little hype. You know,
yeah,
you had Katrina happen. You know, our people were kind of getting a little riled up. But you know, to pacify these niggas and these spicks,
yeah.
they put him in the office, man. And
Yeah,
and
yeah.
our people went back to sleep. You know what? Cause Salak, bro, I got a son, man, and like he might fall asleep with the pacifier in his mouth. Then he'll start waking up or whatever. And I'll quickly put that pacifier right back in his mouth. He's sound asleep, man. He can fall asleep right like nothing, man.
That's right.
So that's basically what happened with Obama.
That's
right?
right. That's what the so-called white man did by putting a so-called black.
That's a
You give me a 2 Thessalonians 2:11. Because Barack Obama, like the brother said, man, in 2000 during the Bush administration, things got terrible in America. Yeah. Things got bad, man. The stock market crashed and all that. So what is the best way to pacify, especially the majority of the people, which is so-called Negroes and Hispanics? What's the best way to pacify these people? By putting a black face as president, man.
Exactly.
Go ahead, brother. Read that.
Second.
Oh, go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
everyone gets pretty much get hypnotized. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Hey, we gonna read that.
And they see this and they're like, okay, well, finally, yeah, they supposedly think that our government is doing something good for the people. You know what I mean? For the so-called Negro, like